Goddess with a look close to age. Fighting zombies once explodes the news feeds. The video comes from the movie Zombieland. Double tap. 10 years later, because the number of people who survives is less and less, the zombie food is also starting to become less. Facing the harsh living environment, zombies also appear to evolve with different levels. It can be divided into 3 kinds. First is Homer. This kind of zombie is like a reticent, not only acting slowly but also unable to distinguish the real from the fake. Humans can easily defeat them. Second is Hawking. This kind of zombie is very smart. It can hook people's eyes to go through safety inspection doors, but the fighting power is very weak. The third kind of zombie is like Assassin. It has fast speeds and great power. The most important thing is it likes to hide in the grass. It's also a kind of zombie that's hard to deal with. 10 years have passed. The 4 main characters are tired of killing. Now they settle down in the White House, living a carefree life. Spending 10 years living together. Tallahassee, who lost his son, and Little Rock, who lost her parents, form a relationship like father and daughter. On Christmas Eve, Tallahassee gives Little Rock a silver gun. This gun has a huge background. This is a gift from the president at the White House. But clearly Little Rock doesn't like this gift. Now she wants the most touching love story. Anyway, Columbus and Wichita are together all the time. She can't stand it. Columbus sees the time is coming. Take out a super large diamond ring to propose to Wichita. They have lived together for 10 years. Inherently thought this is a matter of course. Unexpectedly, Wichita is the one who is afraid of marriage. The 2 sisters once again steals Tallahassee's combat vehicle that he takes the effort to renovate. Begin the journey to wander the end of the world. Facing with being abandoned by 2 sisters, the 2 men are very heartbroken. When they are gathering supplies, suddenly they meet an innocent blonde girl. Her name is Madison. Madison tells them she lives in the cold storage of the ice cream shop. Although it's very cold, it can stop zombies. She also tries closing the switch to adjust the cold air. Unfortunately, she still hasn't found it. It is very difficult to meet living people. Madison decides to follow them. At night, the inexperienced Columbus cannot resist Madison. Finally, he is seduced by her. After leaving, the sisters meet a handsome guy named Berkeley. Berkeley plays the guitar very well. Playing some songs made Little Rock crazy. Little Rock says she wants to go to Graceland to play. Berkeley says he wants to go too. So the 2 of them abandons Wichita, driving the car away. And Berkeley's principle of survival is avoiding conflict. Facing zombies, if you can escape, you will escape. If you cannot escape, you will run away. Wichita returns out of concern for her sister. She also wants to take more equipment. Columbus and Tallahassee decides to go with her. You 2 are talking like a love bird. Madison runs down from upstairs. Wichita can't believe her eyes are widened. She asks Columbus what this is about. Then the 4 of them go to Graceland to find Little Rock. On the way they meet an army of zombies. Columbus jumps on the bus commanding Tallahassee and Wichita to kill the zombies. Madison's in charge of screaming. After a while of killing, they find out zombie appears another kind of evolution. Columbus calls this zombie Super Zombie. It has a thick skin. It can still walk even if it is shot on the head. It only die being smashed the head. Then the 4 of them continues on their way. Madison has symptoms of infection. Columbus sends off Madison in her last moment. Till night, they arrives at Graceland smoothly and see the car Little Rock drove away. The 3 of them go in to find Little Rock. Tallahassee, who is a fan of Graceland, is very excited. Then they meet Nevada, who has long regarded this place as a stronghold. If you don't fight, you can be friends. Wichita asks for her sister's direction. Knowing they go to the park. It is a park that is completely free of gunfire and violence. A requirement to enter the park is to hand over weapons. The weapon will melt into hot iron. Then it is cast into a souvenir necklace. In Graceland, Tallahassee and Nevada chats happily. The 2 are also very happy at night. The next morning 2 uninvited guests come to Graceland. Also a group of 2. The appearance is very similar. So 4 people make a comparison. Tallahassee is very annoyed, because the opponent's beard is not only thicker than him, but he also slept with Nevada earlier than he did. Columbus is very friendly with the curly hair guy. The 2 humbly exchanges about their principles of survival. Unexpectedly, the zombies follows the car of the man in jeans. With the principle, I'm responsible for what I do. The man in jeans refuses to be helped. He leads his teammates to fight zombies. As a result, both of them are infected and are terminated by Tallahassee's group. Because Little Rock hasn't been found yet, Tallahassee kisses Nevada goodbye, continuing their journey. Because he cannot drive the man in jeans' car, they could only drive the shabby car. On the way to the park, they see that Madison, who supposes to be dead. It turns out that Madison isn't infected before. That is just an allergic reaction. Fortunately, Columbus feels sorry for her, so he cannot shot her. The 4 people arrive at the park. They melt their weapons in principle, despite losing tools to protect life. But it is true that Little Rock is here. Tallahassee wanted to persuade Little Rock to go with him, but he is denied. Columbus and Wichita are both immersed in the peaceful park atmosphere. Tallahassee desperately decides to leave. Tallahassee says goodbye to the remaining 3 in tears. He wants Nevada to live a happy life. At night, residents in the park celebrate their peaceful lives. The loud explosion lures a large number of zombies. Seeing this, Tallahassee turns to report the news. The 4 of them once again gather. But they have no weapons left. They can't fight off the zombie crowd. After discussing, they decides to use the fire and remind others how to fight off zombies. Under the help of everyone, before the zombie army arrives, they finish the defense. Then a large number of zombies jumps over the fence. although the fire kills many zombies. But there are many zombies rushing in. Surround them. At critical moment, Nevada comes to assist. Twisting the situation, they reach the top of the tower in the park. Tallahassee jumps down. The zombies rushes out. Only one zombie catches Tallahassee's leg. In a critical moment, Little Rock pulls out a gun that Tallahassee gives her. Shoot down zombies and save Tallahassee. The four people reunite once again. Eventually Wichita accepts Columbus's proposal. Madison and Berkeley falls in love. Nevada set off with the four people. Little Rock has yet to find his other half.